I
Mhm.
also think to the point of storytelling, there is a big difference between what can be accomplished in a book and what can be accomplished in a
Mhm.
TV show. The level of explaining you have to do to understand that this is a thing that Shane bought, and he's never going to admit that he bought it to have sex with Ilya, and even though we might know that's true. So you have to get through that obfuscation and then see Shane at his other place, which we're not going to spend a ton of time in because he's alone there, and like what happens there? Like nothing. You'd be like, it would almost be like you'd think that he was bringing Rose back to a hotel suite or something. So I was like, ultimately, collapsing this idea is not the end of the world, because ultimately what you can still have is Ilya's joy at being at the cottage, which is Shane's real place.
Mhm.
So that you could kind of transpose that. And I think what's funny too to me is like in my head, Shane is such a the kind of guy who's like, you could be at the realest place in the world for him, it still would have been decorated by somebody else. He's
Yeah,
never
it's true.
you think he picked those sheets, he did it. Like he's not a personal touch guy. That's not gonna happen with him. So it's like the thing you want is to be at the place where he feels good, which is clearly the cottage, not the two places in Montreal that blah, blah, blah. You know, it really wasn't the end of the world storytelling wise for me. Though I knew it would be, or I didn't know, I didn't know any of this would happen. But if there are hardcore fans of this book, they're gonna be like, "What did you get rid of this thing for?" Because of the way it narratively thrills Ilya so much.
Mhm.
And that was again another tricky thing to explain because I was like, "How will I have Ilya do that even? Like, when will he say that? How will that manifest as exterior rather than an inner monologue?" So yeah, so I don't think, and it's also part of the thing you just kind of have to suck up and deal with when you don't have unlimited finances. You have to make decisions like this. So it's like, okay, well, let's try to. What you try to do is remember what is the core, what is the emotional beat here that I care about. Like, what is the thing that I care about here, not up here, because the idea is one thing, but the emotional part is what actually matters. So are we still finding the same emotional rhythm to this
Right.